Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is Jay Cutler and how in the world this guy became Mr. Olympia. I'll never know. And I know that's going to make a lot of you mad, but it is what it is. In 2006, if you look at Ronnie Coleman compared to Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman dwarfed Jay Cutler. I mean, look at these pictures right here with him standing next to Jay Cutler right before they announced Jay Cutler the winner. He makes Jay Cutler look small. Also, you can look at Ronnie Coleman and he appears to look harder than Jay Cutler. By all means, Ronnie Coleman did fall off some from his previous Mr. Olympia showings, but he had enough in 2006 to still beat Jay Cutler. Now, if we take in 2007, it was pretty much Victor Martinez's time to shine. And Victor Martinez pretty much beat Jay Cutler. And how Jay Cutler beat Victor Martinez in 2007, I have no idea. If you look at this footage right here, you'll see that Victor Martinez had a better package than Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler looked real soft in 2007. And that carried over into 2008 when Dexter Jackson beat him. Now, Dexter Jackson, by all means, in 2008 was in his best condition. I mean, the guy was in excellent condition. He had decent size on him, still proportionate just right, and the guy was Mr. Olympia. That's why he won. He deserved to win that Mr. Olympia. And in 2009, which is the crazy thing about the whole thing, is that Dexter Jackson pretty much brought the same physique in 2009. And Jay Cutler in 2009, he still came in soft. And not only did he beat Dexter Jackson, you take somebody with oddball proportions and I forget what that guy's name is. Branch Warren. Now, how in the world Branch Warren ended up in second place in 2009? Go figure. The guy just have terrible proportions, and he had no business even being up there, especially with guys like Phil Heath and Kai Green, who's placing behind him. And you looking at the Mr. Olympia at that time, Dexter Jackson. There's no way Dexter Jackson should have lost to Branch Warren or Jay Cutler. But that goes to show you that IFBB is all about the circus. And as long as the things was about the circus at that particular point, that's who they was going to have to lead the IFBB. Not because Jay Cutler deserved to be Mr. Olympia, because there was nobody else his size with decent amount of conditioning. Jay Cutler should have never beat Dexter Jackson in 2009. Dexter Jackson should have been a two-time Mr. Olympia. And the only person who should have unseated Dexter Jackson should have been Phil Heath. Because Jay Cutler did not have enough to really beat Dexter Jackson besides size. In 2010, Dexter Jackson should have had trouble with Phil Heath about that time and Kai Green. Now, how it turned out the way it did is like I said before. It's pretty much ran as a business and not a sport of who looks the best or who has the better physique. The IFBB is never ran that way. Jay Cutler, in my opinion, should have never been Mr. Olympia because he didn't have the package to be Mr. Olympia. And none of them that he won. Every time he did win, he was only able to hold it 2 years before he lost. He won in 2006, 2007, lost. Won it in 2009, 2010, then lost. The guy was only able to hold it for 2 years. And they can only justify that simply because, like I said, Phil Heath and Kai Green was coming up the line. These guys were getting better and it was getting bigger. And because of the way that Jay Cutler was coming in, as far as his conditioning was concerned, these guys was pretty much soon to dominate him out, and they end up doing that. That's why he was a 4-time Mr. Olympia, and they couldn't really justify anything. Really, in 2007, they couldn't justify really why he beat Victor. But that's the IFBB for you. That's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.